say it. Swear your loyalty.
I promise that I, Kousuke Ueki, will never be loyal to Robert.
You imbecile. That'll be your last bad choice. Good riddance.
I can't let myself be defeated now. I promised I'd destroy the Roberts 10, and that's what I'm gonna do. Besides, I've still gotta prove Mr. K's sense of righteousness can prevail.
Your history, loser.
No! What is it?
I'm ravenous. I need food!
No, this is insane. A beast like that shouldn't be on Earth.
Food! Where is a celestial?
Get away, you mangy beast.
What'd you say?
You heard me.
You're just like all the others.
Coming at ya. This'll fix you, ugly.
Look, I'm the one you're fighting, not him. Remember me?
Hey, back off! I'm trying to destroy this disgusting monster.
Monster? Hardly. He's big as all. A giant chicken.
A giant chicken? Did your brain turn to cheese or something? How do you figure that looks like a chicken?
You must be the one. The 8-star celestial that prisoner was talking about.
Who, me?
Huh? Nothing. Not a single eye lights up. You're a 0-star, kid.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My 10 eyes are capable of measuring the level of a celestial's power. The higher the level, the more eyes light up. If you're an 8-star celestial, then 8 of my eyes should be glowing. But look at you. You've spent too much time in the human world. You haven't drawn out even 1% of your celestial power.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what you're going on about, so let me go, chicken.
Chicken?
Unbelievable. The guy's a raving lunatic.
You think I look like a chicken?
If you're not a chicken, then what are you?
Huh. I am a celestial beast that feeds on divine beings.
Celestial beast?
That's right. I've been locked up in prison for tens of thousands of years for devouring 1,000,000 of them. And just when I thought I might be able to feast on another celestial, I get a 0-star. How dare that prisoner Kobayashi trick me?
Kobayashi? Mr. K?
I don't care anymore if you're weak or foul tasting. You'll do fine as an appetizer. I can find a real meal somewhere else.
Ah! Straight down the hatch.
I'm not getting swallowed without a fight. There's no way Mr. K would send this beast to me unless there was a good reason. All I gotta do is figure it out.
You're the one that helped the beast escape. Expect the underworld to be much worse than this.
Fine by me. As long as the celestial beast has gone to Ueki. Poor kid. He was badly used by his real father and has completely forgotten that he's a celestial. But if he can tame that beast, he should be able to draw out his own potential. Ueki, you've got the incredible power of a celestial hidden inside.
Now, stop struggling and let me feed on you, Celestial.
Celestial? Who, me?
Huh? I didn't think it would be this difficult to wolf down a Celestial.
Can't be that hard. You've already scarfed down 1,000,000.
Did I say that? Nobody gets lippy around me!
Celestial. That beast called me a Celestial. Mr. K was a Celestial. And he was the one who gave me my power. If it's true, and I am a divine being myself, then I should be able to become like Mr. K. Just like Mr. K!
Ueki, you can do this! Show me your true power.
I'm getting a bad feeling. That kid!
What's happening here?
That's it. I want to be like Mr. K and become stronger!
Sacred weapon? I've never seen anything like it, even in the celestial world.
I don't like the looks of this. What's that kid gonna do? The Roberts 10, Alessio retired.
Whoa, unreal.
He's done it. The kid's become a one-star celestial.
I don't believe this. If I have that kind of power, then maybe I still stand a chance against the Roberts 10. Huh? It turned back into a tree.
It seems like you've awakened as a celestial.
Oh, the celebrity beast.
It's Celestial Beast!
You sure?
Huh? I have never met a celestial as stupid as you are.
Here we go. Explain.
You just became a one-star celestial.
I did?
Yes, moron. See for yourself. Since one of my eyes lit up, it means that you've become a celestial of the first level.
News to me.
You sure are a nut job. Going up in rank to a one-star is becoming aware that you are a celestial being. At least, that's usually the case.
I'm a celestial. With the same power as Mr. K.
Now!
Huh?
Congratulations are in order for your newly attained entry level. My meal will be all the more enjoyable. You're gonna be delicious.
Wait! Tell me something before you eat me!
Huh? What now?
What's that sacred weapon you mentioned? Were you talking about the cannon?
You're a real pain, you know.
Come on!
Fine.
Ha!
I'll tell you as a kind of parting gift. You see, each celestial possesses a sacred weapon that's appropriate to his level.
I'm following you so far.
Good. Most celestials can simply deploy their weapons, but because you already have a power, it seems like you might be able to use it to bring out the sacred weapon. Until now, you've been using the power of trees, but you haven't been using even 1% of your divine power. Since you've now attained the one-star level, your tree power was boosted by your newfound celestial power, and that's what created the sacred weapon of the one-star Kurogane.
Kurogane.
But it seems like it's a little different from the usual weapon because of the influence your pre-existing power has on it.
Hey, are there any other weapons besides that cannon, I mean?
Yeah, Basically, for every new level you attain as a Celestial, you gain the use of an additional sacred weapon.
We get a new power for every level? Then I guess I must have lots of other unused powers inside me. If that's true and I can master my own powers, I should be able to fight the Roberts 10. I can still fight them.
Are you satisfied? I'm so starved I can't take it anymore. You?
Look, I've got a favor to ask you.
Favor?
Yeah, I need a hand. Help me so that I can get stronger. There are still lots of people in the Roberts 10. I need you to help me defeat them all.
You've got to be kidding. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's being ordered around.
Ordered? I'm not bossing you around. I'm asking you for a favor, so what do you say?
I hate you, Celestials. I'll never forgive you people for what you did to me. Never. We beasts are kept by Celestial families, more or less as pets. In exchange for being fed and taken care of, our duty was to measure their power levels. However, for some reason, out of all the other beasts in the kingdom, I was the only one to become enormous. The Celestials grew afraid of me and began to despise me. I didn't mind, though. Measuring their power made me proud. No matter how poorly I was treated, nothing made me happier than serving them. Until one day...
Are you all right? You okay? Does it hurt anywhere?
A celestial beast is attacking a child. I knew this day would come. He truly is a monster. How dare you attack a child? Destroy the beast!
And that was just the beginning. They charged me with the crime of devouring 1 million Celestials and threw me into a prison in the underworld. Happy to serve the divine beings? I must have been out of my mind! All Celestials are trash as far as I'm concerned!
Hang on, you haven't done anything wrong.
That's right! It was all fabricated!
Then quit saying you're gonna chow down on me!
Huh?
I bet you've never eaten a single Celestial, let alone a million of them.
Shut up! You're the ones who made me out to be a man-eating monster!
You doofus.
What do you call me?
You never were gonna eat me. It was an act by an overgrown fool. If you honestly have nothing to be ashamed of, then be proud of who you really are. If you believe in your sense of right and wrong, hold your head up high. There's nothing bad about you.
Are you serious about this?
Yeah.
Are you ever a strange one? So you're saying you're gonna trust me?
Yeah.
Good on you, but I still don't trust Celestials. You wanna get stronger? You trust me? Enough of your smooth-talking nonsense!
I meant everything I said.
Silence! You say I never intended to gobble you up? What do you know? I'm gonna start with you, and I'll rip my way through every rotten Celestial one at a time!
I don't know about the sacred weapon thing, but I believe that I can still become stronger. If there's even a remote chance that I can somehow defeat the Roberts 10, I'm not going down.
No way! How could he advance to 2 stars like that?
I will get stronger!
Unbelievable! The sacred weapon of the 2-star! Hood! This is incredible! He only became a 1-star a few minutes ago! How could he develop this quickly? Wait, I get it! His determination to become stronger must be accelerating his awakening as a Celestial! I take it you're serious about wanting to become stronger.
Yeah.
Well, I've never run into a nitwit like you before.
Come on, you've got to help me out. Please, teach me everything you know.
Hey, one eye just lit up. Too cool. You've attained the 1-star level as a Celestial.
What makes you think I'd say yes?
I'll buy you a rice bowl.
Rice bowl?
You said you were hungry, and I know a good place. You are gonna love it.
You're a pea-brain.
So what if I am? It's like I told you. I want to get stronger. Come on.
Hey, you're talking to a man-eating monster, you know.
I know, and I need your help.
All right, then. I'll do what I can to lend a hand.
Ha ha!
In exchange, I will eat. That rice bowl sounds okay.
How do you like it? Pretty good?
Don't be ridiculous. Human food is totally disgusting. It only looks like I'm enjoying it because I'm starving.
Like it that much, huh? I'm glad to hear it, dude.
Yeah, I'm stuffed. Gross, but filling.
Well, that should hold you for a little while. I'm gonna head back to the Roberts 10 hideout now, so I want you to keep your head down.
You've got to be kidding. I'm finally free after tens of thousands of years, and now you want me to be a bracelet again?
People will get suspicious if they see you, because there aren't any other creatures that look like you here on Earth.
Don't you dare!
I'll buy you more rice bowls later. I've been thinking. I'm gonna call you Tenko from now on.
Tenko?
Yeah, Tenko, because you have 10 eyes, okay? Good, it's settled.
You really make up your own rules, don't you?
Alessio Giuliano, game over, 12 talents remaining. If Alessio is out and Ueki has another talent, things are okay. Well, Ueki must be managing to hang in there. Hang on. This is no time for me to get complacent. Ogre 99 talents, Marco 84, Dawn 320. Those guys are powerful. You better not let your guard down. Stay focused and be careful, Ueki.
Hey, Kousuke, isn't it a bit risky heading back to the Roberts 10 hideout? I mean, considering you eliminated one of them.
I'll tell them that Alessio was defeated by some other power user. It's simple. And then I'm gonna tell them that I defeated the guy that took Alessio out. Yeah, perfect!
You think it's gonna go that smoothly?
Tenko,
Yeah, what?
thanks to you, I might be able to defeat them. I owe ya.
Ha! I don't think I've ever been thanked by a Celestial before.
So, Ueki's made his way back.
Really?
I still can't get over the fact that he actually defeated Alessio. I suppose it was to be expected. After all, Ueki is a Celestial like me.
Robert,
I know, Father. You want him eliminated as soon as possible, right? Because if anyone's capable of defeating me, it's Ueki, the other Celestial. Not to mention the fact that he joined our group in order to destroy us. At his current level, he was barely able to defeat Alessio, the weakest link in the Roberts 10.
Robert.
Give me a little more time, Father. I want to see Ueki getting ripped to pieces by the Roberts 10. I can hardly wait.
Is that so?
Hey, I'm back. What's up?
Where's Alessio?
Sorry, he got mangled by a challenger. What?
You lousy slime.
What am I apologizing to them for? They are my enemy.
Meaning you defeated the opponent after he got Alessio? That can't be right. I find that hard to believe.
Hey, it serves Alessio right for going psycho on the guy.
And besides, what were you doing when he was getting attacked? Just sitting on your thumbs and enjoying the show? Huh? I'm all ears. Answer me, you little dweeb.
Let go of him, Dawn. Good to see you, Ueki.
Robert, sorry.
He has a celestial beast. Now it makes sense. That's how Ueki awakened to his divine powers.
No! That freak is one of them! Wait, Kousuke! You've gotta listen to me good and close. That Robert guy is different. He's a celestial. And he's not your garden variety either. He's a rare type even where I come from. He's a 10-star celestial.
So you claimed revenge for Alessio. Ueki, thank you.
Say what?
You went to all that trouble for me, I assume. Vengeance gift-wrapped. I'll give you one thing.
Don't say it. Don't say another word.
You certainly are a loyal subordinate. Well, I think I'll have another nap. You should all get some rest for tomorrow, people.
Robert spared you. Must be your lucky day.
He thinks I did it for him? For Robert? And that I'm his loyal subordinate? No! I lied about who defeated Alessio. It was me.
No, you bozo! What good will confessing do?
Oh.
It was you. I figured that was it. I knew something about your story wasn't right. You guys, don't tell Robert about this.
I won't say a word.
I'm gonna enjoy obliterating this lowlife.
12 talents left.
Hi. What are you up to, Huh?
Dad, didn't hear ya! Shouldn't you be at work or something?
This is my first day of summer vacation. So, playing a game, are you, hon?
Huh? Ah! Yeah, kinda.
Let me look at that thing. I could give it a little test drive. I used to be called the Storm of the Video Arcade way back when. I was red hot.
Give it back!
Oh, so this is how you choose your character.
Quit messing with my stuff!
Dawn's got 320 talents. What's all this stuff about talents?
Give that to me! Talent to lift weights. Talent to wrestle. Talent to break tiles. Talent to play tug of war. Talent to crush in one's hand. I don't believe this. All of his talents have to do with brute strength.
Dawn, third year. Favorite words, brute force, violence, power noodles. No one's as strong as I am. I seriously doubt if Robert will be able to catch your last cries from here.
What? Someone's throwing raspberry pies?
I said last cries! How dare you take out our friend Alessio! What you've done is an insult to Robert and the rest of us! I'm gonna rip you apart!
Kousuke, this guy's really powerful.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna wipe the Roberts 10 off the face of the earth. So I might as well do it one at a time.
Yeah? Put your money where your mouth is!
You still have energy after hauling me around like that?
Huh?
You're pretty strong.
You punk! What did you just say?
I said you're pretty strong. That's all.
You got that right at least! I'm strong enough to crush a boulder!
A boulder? Come on, not likely.
Don't believe me. How about a demonstration? Stand back and see the mighty Dawn in action.
Sure, why not?
I got Robert to recognize me for my brute force, and that's how I joined the Roberts 10. I'm going to lead the way to Robert's victory. With this awesome power.
Use his power to help Robert win? Not happening. Not if I have anything to say about it. Tenko, how do we get that cannon again?
You mean the Kurogane? Well, you just use your power like you always do. Then yell out Kurogane. Kousuke?
Oh, this is gonna be rich. You think you're gonna destroy a bigger boulder?
Kurogane! Not bad, huh? Your brute force isn't all it's cracked up to be.
You've belittled me! And my strength! You've insulted me! And you'll pay! Power to change rings into rockets! Observe my awesome power!
This isn't good, Kousuke. In celestial terms, that power of his would make him a 4-star. There's no way a 2-star like you could stand up to him.
That's done. You're next on the list.
What a punch! How'd he destroy a cliff base with one shot?
Get out of here, Kousuke!
Not in your life. I'd rather die than run away from this guy.
You're nuts! Then go for the hood!
Fixed him. I guess this battle is over.
Hey, Kousuke! The coast is clear! That creep's gone! I can't believe how strong he was! He destroyed the hood, the sacred weapon of defense. You would have been done for if you were a regular human being.
Ah! Oh, man! Why am I so weak?
Huh?
Mr. K laid his life down to save me, but I can't do anything. Not even when I put my life on the line. I can't defeat them, and I can't get revenge for Mr. K.
Stop it, Kousuke!
What's the point of righteousness? What's the use of being a decent person unless you've got the strength to back it up? I want to get strong. Strong enough to live my sense of righteousness. All I want is to be strong.
Righteousness, huh? Get real, would ya? That creep's a 4-star. For a 2-star like you to attain a 4-star level, you're gonna need about 10 years of training.
I don't care about that.
Where you going?
I'm going after Dawn.
Oh, don't ya get it? Jeez!
Sorry to say it, but I'm sick and tired of watching over a weakling like you!
Where am I?
You're inside my body.
Tenko?
To be more accurate, it's the awakening chamber just before my stomach.
Awakening chamber? What the heck's that?
Originally, we were beasts that fed on Celestials. We have the ability to make a judgment on how delicious our prey actually is. One way is that our 10 eyes can measure the power of a Celestial. And the other way is by using our awakening chamber. This organ can increase the level of the Celestials and nurture them to be delicious prey. Beasts would lock them in the chamber and test them repeatedly and raise their star level. Then the Celestials began using our ability as a way to attain higher levels in order to win wars. But when the wars were over, they modified our kind so that the dangerous awakening chamber could no longer be used.
No kidding.
You following so far? A mutation then transformed me into the celestial beast that I am now. I don't want to eat you if I can help it, but unless you attain a higher star level in the next 24 hours, my body will start to digest you, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can still regurgitate you. It's your call.
So getting a higher star level means getting stronger, is that right?
Yes, but once you begin, there's no turning back. You either reach the level you're after and get out of there on your own, or you get digested.
Then there's only one thing to do. Get started now. I don't want to waste time. The Roberts 10 are out there doing damage. I want to destroy them as soon as possible. I need you, Tenko.
This kid's the only person who needs me. If I can help him, then I'm going to do just that. All right, Kousuke. You're gonna start when the door's shut. You'll get the rest of the explanation from the coaching beasts.
Okay, let's begin the test for the 3-star level! Now, if you can clear this stage, then you will have attained the sacred weapon of Ranma! The thing that you have to master in this stage is an unwavering spirit, no matter what the situation is. In other words, a sense of steadiness.
Steady? Woohoo! A girlfriend!
Steadiness, not going steady! A barrage of spears is about to shoot out at you from the various holes in the walls. Of course, it will take only one strike to finish you off. There's only one way to stop those arrows. You basically have to knock out the spear worm that controls all of them. But that's not as easy as it sounds. Since the beast is disguised as a shooting arrow, it'll be very difficult to find it. And just remember, if you hesitate with your sword for even a split second, you'll be skewered!
Well then, I guess this is my new weapon.
Alright, let's get started! So, which arrow is it?
This one.
Nice! How'd you manage to pick it out?
I saw it, that's how. It looked totally different from the other one. Plus, I made eye contact.
Made eye contact? It was moving at 150 kilometers an hour! What kind of powers of observation does he have? Anyway, that's it for the warm-up! This is where the real test begins!
I have to find the worm out of all these? That's insane! This is no good. I can't protect myself if all I do is keep running from them. I've got no other choice. I'm just gonna have to find the worm and destroy it. But how am I supposed to spot it in this rain of spears? I can't figure out which one it is. I better come up with a plan or I'm never gonna find the worm no matter how hard I try. How am I supposed to be unwavering when I can barely see? That's it!
What? He's closed his eyes?
It might look like an arrow, but it's still an animal. It can try to hide, but it'll never be able to hide its heartbeat. get confused because I rely on my eyes too much. If I want to be steady, I need to use all my senses to see what's going on.
You cleared the stage! You are advanced to the Celestial 3-star level! You have mastered the sacred weapon of Ranma!
You did it, Kousuke! 22 hours, huh? That was close. Anyway, come on out. What's the matter, Kousuke?
Hey, if I leave, will I be able to go back in?
Nope, not right away. Once you're out, you can't go back for 3 days. Anyway, just come on out of there. Hey, what do you think you're doing now?
Guess. I want to do the test for the 4-star level.
Have you lost it? What are you talking about? You can only be in there for another 2 hours, you know? Besides, what do you think you can do in the shape you're in?
I told you, Tenko. I want to defeat the Roberts 10 as soon as I can. But if Dawn's as strong as a 4-star, then I can't win unless I become one too.
Welcome to the 4-star stage!
Hey, who told you to start?
Here you must be able to master total power. In other words, exercise all your power at once.
My body will start digesting you in 2 hours.
And if you succeed in passing this level, you will gain the sacred weapon of Mash. The rules are easy. You merely charge at this machine and hit it with everything you've got.
All right, I'll do it.
Kousuke!
Ready and start! Oh, and one more thing. If you don't hit this machine with 100% of your power, it'll strike back with exactly the same amount of power you did manage to hit it with. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, you said it. That's a real gutbuster.
The lesson to be learned here is that fearing the power of the punch from your opponent is the same thing as forever hitting yourself, you see. The thing is that the body subconsciously restrains some power while in battle. But the terrifying aspect of this test is that you're required to use all your power in the attack.
I'll do it! I promise! I will definitely defeat them!
Hello? Dawn!
Huh? Yeah? What is it, Becky?
Here!
You again.
Something the matter, Dawn?
No, nothing, Robert. Nothing at all.
Good.
Well, I'm just gonna go out for a bit.
I can't believe you're still around. But not for long. I'll see to it personally.
Power to change rings into rockets! You're finished, Ueki!
Power to change rings into rockets. 50% version.
What is that? It's even bigger.
I'll tell you why you were lucky enough to survive yesterday. Get this. I only used 30% of my total power on you, loser.
Kousuke!
I've got to have an unwavering spirit no matter what the situation. Steady.
No way! How could he have skirted Dawn's punch like that and made it look so easy?
You're getting better at one thing, dodging attacks. But you can't win if all you do is avoid me. Power 2? Change rings into rockets! 100% version! your history, Ueki! You never stood a chance at winning this battle! Now let's see you try and escape this one!
No go. I am not dodging it. If you're going to use 100% of your power, then I am too! Total power!
What's he gonna do this time?
Four-star sacred weapon, MASH!
I'm impressed, Kousuke. He really did gain 2 stars, and in less than a single day.
Don's gone down! He's just been beaten!
What are you talking about? By who?
Ueki, who else? Don tried to finish him off, but Ueki turned it around and...
That troublemaker's still alive? The Roberts 10, Marco Maldini, hobby cooking and growing vegetables. He insulted my cooking when he wasted my soup.
Whoops. Now I'm the one being clumsy.
He's nearby. How unfortunate for him.
Marco? He'll pay for this.
No one insults Marco Maldini's creations.
It's Rinko Gerard, may I?
Yes, of course. Hello, Rinko. What brings you here, I wonder?
I've got news. I'm afraid Don was beaten by Ueki. Now Marco's gone out to fight him.
I see. I expected as much.
If Marco uses his full power, there's a good chance the surrounding area will be completely destroyed.
Your point is?
It's just that Alessio and Don are out there, so they're in danger.
It doesn't matter what happens to them at this point, right? After all, they did lose to Ueki. Now that they've lost their powers, they're useless. So they're not part of the Roberts 10. They're not one of us. Face it, we're not doing ourselves any favors by worrying about outsiders. Know what? There's one person I trust more than any other. Look at me. And that's you. If you catch word of anything, come and tell me about it. No matter how small.
Yes, I will. Robert trusts only me. I love him so much. Even if it is one-sided. I want him to trust me more than he already does. And to be near him always. I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen.
Hey, Kousuke, stop it! You can't do it! See? What did I tell ya? You fought off 2 power users in a row, and you stuck out those long tests in the Awakening Chamber to boot. I don't care if you are a Celestial, you need to get at least 3 days rest. If you head back to their hideout in your condition, you'll be ganged up on. I guarantee it.
Hey, Tenko. I'm never gonna do anything that makes it look like I'm trying to run away from them. Not happening.
Kousuke! What was that?
Magma?
Come on out. I know you're hiding in here. Power to change tomatoes into magma! The punishment for the crime of wasting my soup is great, Ueki.
Look!
Not good. Robert's gonna notice, like.
Yeah.
Jeez, is he gonna torch the whole place?
Hang on, I got an idea.
Yeah? I'm all ears.
Kurogane! I'm right over here!
Huh?
Ah, great. If you keep pulling stuff like that, he'll find out where we are.
That's the whole point.
Huh?
It'll be okay.
Huh?
I don't want this forest to get any more burned.
Kousuke.
So this is where you are. You must be very confident. Either that or a fool.
I figured it'd be even more foolish to turn my back on the Roberts 10.
I'm not interested. I've got a special dish to serve up.
You've got no choice but to fight him. From what I can tell, he's a 4-star too. You're an even match. You can win this.
Right, Kurogane! Someone got me from behind.
Let me help you take care of him, Marco. The Roberts 10, Rinko Gerard, likes Robert Hayden.
Ringo Gerard, but...
I have to do this, because I love Robert.
She'll pay me if I pretend to be her bud. Lucky you!
Do you want to come along with me?
Robert led me out of the darkness. And I'll do anything to gain his trust. Power! To change beads into bombs.
I don't believe it. She's a 4-star too.
I'm sure that I can defeat him on my own, but I suppose it would be easier with the two of us. Power to change tomatoes into magma!
Look out!
Power to change beads into bombs!
Power to change trash into trees!
You're not out of the woods yet.
No point running away. My beads almost never miss their target.
Down here! Boss!
Dawn! Alessio!
Please, help us!
Incredible. I didn't think those two were still around here.
Your buddies are gonna wind up getting hurt. Stop attacking and save them.
Don't be ridiculous. This is the perfect opportunity for revenge. Why would I possibly want to give up my chance of defeating you?
Because they're your friends, right?
They were my friends. Those washouts are powerless. They're of no value to us anymore. You think I care about them? Power to change tomatoes into magma!
Power to change trash into trees!
Rinko, use your bombs to blow up that barrier. Then Ueki will be finished once and for all.
You mean it? Dawn and Alessio are below, and if I were to blow up that tree barrier, it'd be...
It's hot.
I can't take it!
They're regular people now that they have no powers, so you might lose some of your talents if you hurt them.
There's no danger of that as long as they don't take a direct hit from me.
Kousuke, we're in trouble.
I don't care what happens to people defeated by the likes of Ueki.
Oh, Robert said almost the same thing. But still...
They're completely useless to us now.
They're useless?
Rinko, hi! Come and play with us!
We want to hang with you, Rinko. I thought I was one of their friends.
Your family's rich, right? Pay the tab for us, okay?
We're sure lucky you're our pal. Yeah? I thought I was their friend. Rinko, I want one of these.
Fork over some cash.
Buy one for me too, Kay.
I can't. Mom says I have to save my money, not waste it. I'm sorry, honest. But we're still friends, aren't we?
Us friends? Give me a break.
You're no use to us if you're not going to be footing the bill anymore. Oh, and newsflash, you never were our friend.
No! You can't! That's when I learned that people judge others according to how useful they are to them.
That's so true. How about you join me? We'll obliterate the world and everyone in it.
Power to change tomatoes into magma!
Kousuke!
Move it! The magma's coming for you!
Help! I can't move!
Hang on a second! You have to give up on those two! Listen! If we leave our only cover now, we'll get picked off by those bombs of hers! No, don't!
I have to save them both from the magma!
Kousuke!
Stop right there!
Mr. K has such a strong sense of fairness and decency. He'd protect others even if it meant sacrificing himself. And that's what I want to be. Someone who can live with integrity, just the way Mr. K did. Kurogane!
Kousuke! You've left your back open!
I don't care about that.
No. How could anyone be willing to sacrifice himself for others? It can't be.
Rinko, now's your chance. Aim for his back before he gets away.
I'm on it. I don't believe in people except for Robert. You're not deceiving anyone. You're only pretending to save your enemy because you want to save yourself.
Enemy?
Huh?
These are people begging to be saved. They don't have allies or enemies.
Why does everyone only think about themselves? Why? He's lying. He's just trying to trick me.
That fool! He could have escaped if he was alone. I'll take you out and those two losers!
Power to change beads into bombs.
What are you?
You blew away my magma with your bead bombs? Rinko, you traitor!
I'm calling a ceasefire. I can't do what you're asking and sacrifice my old partners just because they've lost their powers. I'm not that heartless. Dawn and Alessio were both on our side, so I'll save them myself if he won't.
Hey, you must have hurt your ankle in that explosion.
Leave me alone. It was practically suicidal of me to use my bombs at such close range, but I can't very well ask my opponent to help me out.
No go. I'm taking all of you out of here.
Huh?
Darn it! He's gonna get away from me! And now that she's switched sides, they have the combined power to defeat me in a fight!
You're You're being totally reckless. You think you can walk across land that's been heated by magma while carrying 3 people on your shoulders?
I'm saving all 3 of them, no matter what you say.
Ueki.
Rinko Gerard! I guess you don't mind me reporting to Robert about what's happened here. Not only have you tried to save these power losers, but you saved Ueki. I sincerely doubt Robert will forgive you for that. You want to go back? Back to that lonely life of yours? Without even one true friend? Finish Ueki off by yourself! If you can do that, I promise not to tell Robert about your betrayal. You want to be abandoned by Robert?
Power 2.
Get off me a sec.
Power 2.
Kurogane!
Power 2. Change beads into...
That sucker. I was waiting for this moment when his attention shifted away from me. Power to change tomatoes?
Yeah. Oh, how cute! You're so adorable! And you're called Tanko! Even your name's sweet!
Kousuke? How about you rethink letting this girl join us? Because I can't stand being called cute. It just drives me nuts.
Nothing I can do. Guess you've got that animal magnetism thing. Oh.
Tanko!
Stop treating me like a giant teddy bear.
Oh, you can't blame me. I'm only acting this way because you're so cuddly and fluffy and soft.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, Kousuke, how come you're going nuts with the food? You're gonna make yourself sick. See? What'd I tell you? You ate too much.
What's the matter, Ueki?
You sure look relaxed, considering you just finished fighting.
Are you all right?
Kousuke!
This is awful. I think he might have passed out.
He must have pushed himself to his limit. He fought 4 members of the Roberts 10 in a row and went through those long tests in the awakening chamber. I'm actually surprised that he managed to last this long.
I can't believe he was that badly worn down. That must be why he was trying to eat as much as he could so that he would heal faster. Doesn't he know it's not that simple? Tanko, let's take Ueki to the hospital right away. Huh?
Leave me. I want to crush the Roberts 10. The sooner, the better.
You can't do that in the condition you're in.
All I gotta do is rub a little spit into my wounds.
Huh. Well, I guess I've got no other choice.
Tanko, what on earth are you doing to him?
Heal!
And this would be...
A healing beast. Your injuries will heal if you stay inside.
Yeah, no kidding.
Another adorable creature.
But it's going to take 12 hours for the treatment to be completed. If you try to leave before that, the side effects will do you in.
12 hours? What? I've got to go to the Roberts 10.
Considering the state you're in, you don't stand a chance. If you truly want to defeat them, take my advice and get the full treatment.
Oh, man. You sure know how to butt in. I'll stick it out and get my injuries healed, just like you told me to.
During the 12 hours that Kousuke is in the healing beast, he is completely vulnerable.
Tanko, if Ueki's gonna be in treatment for the next while, then I'll go and make up some kind of story to stall the Roberts 10. Meanwhile, you stay here and look after him, okay?
Mm-hmm. You be careful, Rinko.
I betrayed Robert. But Ueki is the first person I've ever met who's willing to risk his life to protect other people. He's the only reason I feel a new hope and a will to keep going. This time, I have to pay him back. I'll protect Ueki, even if it means laying my own life down. Hi, everyone, I'm back!
Huh? Oh! I see you finally returned, like. So is your ankle all right now?
Yes, I'm fine, Myojin. Don't worry about me. I finished Ueki off. Unfortunately, he knocked out Marco first, though.
Wowee! Nice going, girl. Hey, I just happened to have put on a nice pot of tea, like.
Great! I'd love a cup of tea. I'm gonna be okay. As long as I act normal, no one will know what happened.
Here you go.
Thanks, looks good. By the way, where are Ogre and Becky?
Oh, they both gone out. I had to stay behind because I had something to take care of.
Huh? Yeah, like what?
Just take a wild guess. I have to eliminate a certain person who's betrayed the Roberts 10.
Huh?
You sure underestimated the Roberts 10. Did you actually think that we wouldn't know, like? Nothing personal, but I've got to deal with you two before Robert finds out about any of this, like. Infighting amongst the Roberts 10 is strictly taboo, and Ueki's already taken out 3 of our members. And the last thing we want is for Robert to punish us for everything, like.
Huh, let's see who's underestimating whom. The Roberts 10 are fairly evenly matched. I'm not going down easily.
Heal! Heal! Heal!
Another 10 hours until he's fully recovered. The scent of humans! No!
Around here somewhere. I'm certain he's hiding in this area.
Look, monster!
Oh, come on, you guys. It's one thing for you all to call me Ogre, but it's hardly fair of you to call me a monster.
Not you! I'm talking about it!
What's that? An evil spirit of the mountains and rivers?
I see. Ueki had a celestial beast with him, did he?
You recognize it, Yo-chan?
Celestial beast? What's that?
An animal from the celestial world. Don't worry, there's nothing to be afraid of here. These creatures never attack or injure humans. You can be sure of that. Because if they did hurt one, they would die immediately.
Huh. You know about that, huh? I was hoping you wouldn't, so I'd be able to scare you off.
That's handy to know. No reason to be scared if they can't attack humans. Wait a minute, you're a celestial, not a human, Yo-chan, so... I'm out of here! That's fast.
Look, Becky, in that cave. Ueki's in there. I know it.
Hey! Who said that you could pass?
Look, I'm thinking you'd be better off if you just moved out of the way here.
I'll handle the monster.
No, this is no matter for a kid. I'll deal with him.
I'm not a kid. I'm in second year of junior high school. I'm just small.
All right, my bad. There's no sense getting upset over it. We can do this together. Onigashima Academy, Year 2. Ogre, real name unknown. Least favorite food, peaches.
Western Academy, Year 2. Becky Wolf, favorite food, beef jerky.
Power to change bamboo swords into hedge clippers.
To change babies into meteorites. That's my power!
That's one tough barrier.
We've been attacking him for 6 hours now, and it's not even close to breaking.
There are 4 hours left in his treatment. I'll make sure you don't set one step into this cave until then.
Huh? You're still at it?
Huh? Myojin.
Now that's one big pussycat. Yamatai Junior High, Year 1. Taro Myojin, speech habit saying like.
Huh? Rinko!
I know you're protecting Ueki, who's been seriously injured, like. If you don't get out of the way, Rinko will be in trouble.
This is the worst thing that could have happened. What am I supposed to do now? Kousuke!
What's it gonna be, Mr. Beastie? Don't you care what happens to your little friend here, like?
I guess I have no choice. Right. Let me get out of your way!
I thought the celestial beasts wouldn't attack human beings.
Your buddy was right. My kind dies after it's attacked a human being.
So what about it?
I'm not afraid of dying if I'm doing it for Kousuke.
Now's my chance.
No way! She cut the rope with a bomb! You're not getting away from me! Huh?
You aren't very sharp, are you, kids? You let your guard down because I scared you.
Wow, I never thought you'd blow yourself up in order to escape like that, Rinko.
Without a hostage, you no longer have any leverage at all. I'm gonna protect Ueki no matter what. So I'm willing to go through any amount of pain and suffering.
What are we gonna do with you? Power to change whistles into laser beams.
Your two friends weren't able to break my barrier. What makes you think that you can do it on your own?
Becky, do it!
Power to change speedies into meteorites!
No matter how well built the dam, one crack's all it takes to start it crumbling like.
Are you okay, Rinko?
Yeah, but we're in big trouble, I'm afraid. If we don't do something, they'll be able to get past. I want you to put the barrier up again after I've run away from you, all right, Tanko? Just do it! I'll hold back the Ojin!
Rinko!
Power to change whistles into laser beams!
Power to change BBs into meteorites!
You've got to get past me first, although it's no challenge to stop you.
I wouldn't underestimate me if I were you. Power to change beads into bombs!
It's pointless unless you hit your mark.
Yeah, you're right. Then here, this should hit the spot.
What's this supposed to be?
It's a beanbag full of power beads. I did it.
Correction. I guess it's pointless even if you do hit your mark. My body is protected by chainmail, which will guard against any attack. Even a cannon wouldn't leave a scratch. This time it's my turn. Power to change bamboo swords into hedge clippers!
What was that sound?
So you're awake, Kousuke.
Tenko, what's going on out there? Sounds like fighting. Tenko, don't tell me you're being attacked by the Roberts 10.
It's no big deal. It's only an earthquake.
Liar! What's happening?
Never mind that. Sit tight and stay where you are. If you come out of there now, the side effects will probably do you in. Listen to me. You want to defeat the Roberts 10, right? Don't lose your head now and throw it all away. Take care of yourself first and come out when you're done. Then you can blow away those lowlifes. Promise me, Kousuke.
I'm done with her. Now hurry and wrap things up on your end.
And you had such beautiful hair. Too bad it's all chopped up like that now. Then again, maybe that short look suits you like.
How dare he do that to her?
Well, good riddance, kitty.
Is that the best I can do? 12 hours have passed already. I didn't tell Kousuke this, but a half day of treatment is the absolute minimum. Too bad it's not gonna be enough.
So this means we win, like. That's impossible! How could my laser be deflected?
Kurogane!
He got me worried for nothing.
Yeah, I'm better now!
I don't understand. He was supposed to be badly injured.
Take over for me, boss.
I've got you covered.
It's a little late to think you can still save the day. You're out of here.
Let's start with the kid.
Stop calling me a kid, jerk.
Mash!
The Roberts 10. Becky Wolf retired.
What's going on with his mash attack? It was more powerful than I've seen before.
You lousy! I'll slice you with my hedge clippers! He blocked my clippers with his bare hands!
Ranma!
This can't be! He cut through my chainmail like it was nothing! The Roberts 10, Ogre retired.
Ranma was the sacred weapon he earned when he attained the 3-star level. But I've never seen one as huge as that.
Impossible! How could he have blown away my two partners so easily? But more importantly, why does he have sacred weapons?
I see. Kousuke is a special celestial whose power of trees has augmented the strength of his sacred weapons. He hasn't been able to realize his full potential until now because of his injuries. But since he's completely recovered inside the healing beast, he's been able to draw out his true power for the first time. In other words, he is a new celestial, a Neo.
Step up, Myojin. You're the next to go.
Now that Kousuke has awakened to his potential, his sacred weapons are bigger and more powerful than other celestials, by an amount that directly corresponds to his power of trees. And Kosuke's sacred weapons differ from those of other celestials because his giant weapons need to be anchored and supported in the ground. Those guys were 5 stars. Technically, Kousuke is a 4-star, but his actual power is double that. That's why he was able to beat them so quickly.
Thanks to you, the Roberts 10 has been reduced to myself and one other. I never figured you'd make it this far in the competition, like. But it's over. Power to change whistles into laser beams.
What the?
Careful, Kousuke. In terms of celestial power, that guy is an 8-star. He's got a power like you haven't seen yet.
I don't appreciate being lumped together with Ogre and Becky, like. I'm in a league of my own. Those two are basically my opening act. I suppose they came in handy, though, to inflict damage on the Beast and Rinko.
I see. That means you're the one who ordered them to hurt my friends Rinko and Tenko. Yo, Myoji, you'll never live this down. Kurogane!
Won't work on me!
You're not getting away!
He dodged it!
Darn, I missed!
Stop this! I can't hit him with my high-speed laser.
Your attack is way too slow! Kurogane!
I don't get it. How can he attack so quickly, like? Huh?
That one's for the pain you caused Tenko. And this is for Rinko's pain!
Thanks, Ueki.
Hurt much? A punch to the face is no fun. Huh?
It's too bad. I never thought I'd reach the point where I'd have to bring this out in a battle against you. I didn't want to use it if I didn't have to, like. This is considered the biggest rule breaker in the competition. If they were to find out about this, my sponsor would go straight to the underworld. You should feel honored. You'll be the first ever to see this technique.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's over! Now!
Power to change cards into saws. Got you right where I want. Excellent. I was waiting for the moment you'd jump up like that, because you can't very well dodge my laser beams in midair. Oh, no.
No way! This can't be possible! The power to change whistles into laser beams and the power to change cards into saws? How could he have two powers?
Power to change cards into saws!
We finally made it. So this is where we can find Ueki.
Not so fast. There's no telling whether or not he's actually here. The one thing we do know, though, is that the Roberts 10 hideout is somewhere close by.
If it's around here, then I should have no problems pinpointing it with my PDA. So let's go!
Power to change cards into saws!
Kousuke!
What's going on?
I got you again, like. I told you while you're jumping around trying to dodge the saw, you're completely vulnerable to my laser. And as long as I keep using both powers together, it'll balance out the drawback of not being able to use my laser in rapid fire.
Well, in that case, I'll just make sure I don't jump.
That plan's not gonna help you out much, like. Power to change cards into saws!
Power to change trash into trees!
Hilarious. Did you really think your trees could stand up to a saw blade?
Well, that didn't work. How about this?
Well, you must be crazy, like. Charging back for more punishment.
If I can't jump to get away, then I can always sidestep your attacks.
Ueki, look out!
What the?
Wasting your time. That's all. Chase down its target as long as it needs to. The only way to dodge that thing is by jumping like.
You could have told me that before, you creep!
Keep it coming. Now be a good boy and jump. What, are you giving up already? I was looking forward to seeing you squirm in pain as payback for defeating my Roberts 10 friends.
Why? But I don't understand. How can you have two powers?
You've gone and discovered my little secret, like. I can't let anyone find out. Now that you've seen me use it, you'll both have to be eliminated. But first, as a parting gift, I'll tell you how I came to have two powers. As you know, powers are granted to fighters by their respective sponsors, the royal wannabes. I got my powers exactly the same way as everybody else did.
That's impossible. Each candidate can only grant one power to their student contender.
And I didn't get any more than that from my sponsor.
Huh?
The difference is that I was given only one power, but from each of two different candidates.
That's completely against the rules.
My sponsors formed a pact with each other to ensure that they'd attain the Celestial King's throne. They decided to give two powers to one human being, and that's me. They made a secret agreement that one would be king and the other one would be his aide. But even then, the candidates realized that I'd still be no match for Robert, so they pretty much gave up on the idea of taking the throne. Anyway, the only problem I faced was that when the students were all matched up with the 100 candidates, they'd find one junior high student missing. You following? So I took on the identity of a guy that doesn't even exist and registered twice.
Shiro Tajimi, 707 talents remaining.
That's me in disguise. As far as I can tell, the only guy who could be considered a worthy rival for me is Seiichiro Sano. Ueki, you starting to appreciate what a perfect situation I'm in?
Myojin.
Huh?
Dude, you droned on so long, you totally lost me there. Mind starting over from the top?
Ah!
The guy who lost his talent to study.
I already explained the whole thing in detail. Anyone who disses me like that deserves to be cleared out of here like... Power to change cards into songs!
Yeah! You're nuts if you think I'm gonna keep taking this over and over! Yeah!
I totally saw that one coming.
Tenko! Rinko!
Consider that a warning. Better think twice about pulling that kind of shielding move, or I'll use the opportunity to hit your precious friends for real this time. The same goes for that giant sword technique of yours. And that leaves you with no possible way to protect yourself from my powers. Perfect!
Yes! If I can't use the hood and Ranma... then it's mad!
Nice technique. Too bad the base is made of trees. One pass of my saw and it's over like. What's the problem? Did you forget it didn't work last time? Aww. That's the way. Keep dodging my saws and I'll blast you with my laser.
It's about time that you took a hit! This thing is too heavy. I can't get a good line on him.
This isn't good. Kousuke has some enormous sacred weapons, all right, but they're also very heavy. He can't use them properly unless they're fixed in position on the ground.
There's no time to be taking breaks here. Get it together.
Seriously, maybe this guy does have the perfect power setup.
Coming at ya.
Ueki! Stop worrying about us!
Save yourself, Kousuke! Use the hood!
Not happening!
Power to change cards into saws.
No way I'll use the hood and put them at risk.
You're a real moron, like. If you'd abandon your friends, you could save yourself.
Use the hood to protect yourself. Like we said, you need to forget about us.
I don't know exactly what went on while I was in the healing beast recovering from my injuries, but I do know that you guys put your lives on the line to protect me. I owe you for that big time, and now it's my turn to defend you.
Watching you squirm is fun and all, but it's starting to get old. I'm gonna cut the show short with my perfect battle technique.
No, hang on, it's not perfect. I'm on to you. I know your weakness.
What is he talking about?
Huh?
Another dead end.
Where on earth are you, Ueki?
Weakness? You think I have a weakness? Nice try, but that's a pathetic bluff. Now let's get one thing straight. There is nothing wrong with my attack. It's bulletproof. It's totally useless trying to trick me into letting my guard down. Talk about desperate.
Let's see if I am bluffing.
Huh?
You'll know once I try this.
No, idiot, don't come this way.
Of course. Those saws are programmed to track Kousuke no matter what. So if he heads toward Myoji, then so do the saws.
power.
All right, now I just gotta keep them on me until the last possible second. Gotcha.
He dodged it.
Now's my chance. Kurogane! You won't be able to dodge this in midair. Oh no!
Ueki, behind you!
Kousuke!
Looks like you forgot about the saws because you were too focused on getting to me like. Good thing I hurt your leg earlier. If your leg wasn't so banged up, you might have been able to jump a split second later and send the saw even closer my way. Who knows? You might have made it way harder for me to get out of the way in time. Your biggest mistake? I'd say not factoring your leg injury into the calculations.
Bad timing. Just when he discovered Myojin's weakness. That was probably his last hope, too.
I guess you're just not tough enough. It was a screw-up on my part to have invited you into the Roberts 10 in the first place. Hey, do you know what Robert means when he says make the world disappear? He means get rid of all existing governments and laws everywhere. After he's accomplished that, the members of the Roberts 10 will each be granted one of 10 nations that Robert will create. As payment for our loyalty, we'll be awarded an ideal position with the freedom to do whatever we want in our new world. In other words, we'll be kings. But a softy like yourself who's willing to make sacrifices for others and fails to finish off his opponent when he has a chance is definitely not worthy of being named a king. I'm gonna create an entire nation for myself, where I'm king and everybody obeys and works for their supreme ruler. A nation that exists for nobody else but me.
No kidding. And it doesn't bother you?
Huh?
You don't mind sacrificing others to get what you want? You've got no guilt using people and knocking them out of your way?
Ha! Okay, now I see where you're going with this. Of course I'm okay with it. Hey, I'm number one and I've got to look out for myself, right? Huh. If you ask me, there's nothing dumber than sacrificing yourself for others.
Huh, really? That's good to know. 'Cause I tell ya, I despise every single thing about you!
Try to attack me. It'll never work. Even this Achilles heel you think I have doesn't matter considering that bum leg of yours.
Yeah! What are you talking about? The last time I charged at you had nothing to do with your weakness.
What?
Stop messing around with my head, you freak!
If that saw dodging thing wasn't his vulnerability, then what is?
Okay!
What's this? Another one of your bluffs? Later! Hey, what the?
Big jump!
Oh no! That's a two-step jump!
Now what's he up to?
The real problem with your plan was that you underestimated me, and you were convinced that I was only capable of one kind of jump. Kurogane!
Idiot! Don't tell me Kousuke has already forgotten!
You can't take proper aim when that weapon's in midair like. The game's over. You're gonna fall to my laser.
Nah, I picked this place on purpose. If I'm straight above you, the muzzle of my gun will be pulled straight down by the force of gravity, putting you directly in my crosshairs. You're finished, Myojin. Kurogane!
Ueki!
Clever thinking, kid. Go for it. You can do it, Kousuke.
I can't believe it's pushing back my laser beam. I can't lose. I'm not going to be defeated, Nobody messes with me. I won't let it happen. I am destined to be a king one day. I could never lose to an amateur like you.
The Kurogane ammo is being pushed back at him.
Ueki has to clinch the win here and now, otherwise it's over.
I won! I did it! I won the battle act! Oh no.
Sorry to break the news to you, Myojin, but your attack doesn't work against an opponent like me that can dodge a laser in midair.
The Roberts 10, Taro Myojin, retired.
Hang on a minute! How am I supposed to land? I forgot to figure...
Anything. The only reason I was injured is that I wasn't strong enough.
Well, I only won because of you guys. You're the best. All right, time to go defeat the biggest creep of all, Robert.
Hang on a minute. You're in no shape to face him now.
And besides, Robert isn't there anymore.
Huh?
After that fight between Myojin and me, there's basically nothing left of the hideout.
That's good to know.
Ueki's still got his mind set on taking down Robert.
Hey! There you are!
Huh?
Darn right it's me. Think you could have gone any further into the sticks than this? What a pain! You have any idea how many times I got lost in the woods trying to find you?
Wait a minute, what are you doing here, I?
We came here together. I asked her to find you. Ueki, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Inumaru, a candidate for the throne.
Inumaru?
You're a candidate?
Enemy?
Help! It's a monster!
A monster? Who, me?
You're wrong! Tango is no monster! You have my personal word on that! Tango's more like a dog, yeah! He's like a dog!
A dog?
Tenko? I know! You're one of the Roberts 10! Tenko Gerard!
That's Rinko. She's one of us now. The big mutt's Tenko.
I'm a celestial beast, not some dog!
Ueki, do you happen to remember Seiichiro Sano?
Seiichiro Sano? Myojin was talking about him, saying that he was worthy of being his rival.
Hang on tight, little girl, because I'm coming to save you. You got your candidate directly involved in the battle, and I'm pretty sure that's against the rules. What do you think? I don't want to see him eliminated from this battle just yet. I'll keep covering for him until I go down. Now don't get used to this, Ueki. Think of it as a one-time personal favor.
I remember. He's that nice guy who gave me the rice balls. Huh?
Yeah, him. Anyway, I'm Sano's sponsor, and he's in terrible trouble right now.
Hey, took your time. I've been waiting.
Seiichiro Sano of the Roberts 10, at your service.
Change back now! Ueki, no!
I bet he won't be able to get up after that one!
All right, then. Better take this chance to have some yummy cake.
Jeez, I can't figure it out. There's gotta be some kind of pattern in the way he twists and turns everywhere. I can tell that he has his eyes wide open when he's using his power, but I can't figure out what those weird poses are about.
Huh?
Huh? Oh. Hello?
No way!
Huh? What? Did I miss something?
Huh? Busted! You already figured it out, Bozo.
Huh? What's going on, people?
It's like you just said. said. Yun-Pao's limiting condition is that he has to keep his eyes wide open to use his power. Got it?
You mean it's not the poses?
I get it! When he uses his power, he can only change electricity into sugar while his eyes are open. And those poses he makes are really a trick to distract his opponent from what's going on with his eyes. It's a ploy!
I'm beginning to think he had the whole thing worked out.
Sure looks like it.
How on earth did you figure it out? My eyes are so big and round, they're hard to miss. And that's why I tried so hard to distract you from them.
What a goof. Anyone would be able to see through that trick.
Yeah, as if.
You know his limiting condition, so now what? It's totally impossible to make Yun-Pao stop staring and get him to close his eyes.
That's right, you'll never get me to blink. I'll get you now. Change back to electricity.
Hey, it's a chocolate cake.
Oh yeah? Where at?
No! Watch your eyes!
Huh?
The sacred weapon of the 5-star.
The Roberts 10, Yun-Pao, retired. Yeah, he did it! The winner is Ueki!
Right! I've never seen a pick so big in my entire life. Your sacred weapon is way beyond what's available to any ordinary Celestial.
Sure it is! That's because of Kousuke's tree power. It has the effect of boosting the strength of his sacred weapons.
That's one match down. Now all we gotta do is take 2 of the next 4 matches and we win.
Hey, it looks like you suddenly dropped all that weight you put on in the cake field.
Oh.
Well, that was fast.
The battlefield is really nothing more than a space of illusion. Even the weight you gained was part of your imagination. Now, let's begin the second match. Oh, by the way, Yun-Pao lost the last round, so he's been removed from the slot machine.
What? You mean one loss and you can't fight anymore?
That's not fair! You never told us that before!
Now, since your team won the last round, you get another turn at the slot.
Don't brush me off! If I leave it to Ueki, I might end up getting chosen after all.
You mean you don't even trust me that much, girl?
Here goes! What? The Cossack field?
Wonder what it is.
Kabara.
I'm up. Good, I was getting bored. I wonder if I'll get to have some fun with my prey today.
Kabara's famous in the real world. He's the best hunter around. Don't think you can get off easy by passing out, either.
Promise me you'll do him in quick, okay, Ueki? Assuming that you're the one who comes off.
Grab hold!
You know better, Ueki. Helping her is against the rules.
What is this place? It's freezing. I can't breathe.
You're in an oxygen-free space. There's only one way to breathe. With these. To breathe, all you have to do is wear that hat and do a Cossack dance.
You can't be serious here. He's already at it.
I get it. I see how it works.
During the game, if you stop dancing or if your hat comes off, it will disappear immediately. There are 10 of those hats in each of the bags beside you. But be careful, once you're out of hats, you won't be able to breathe any longer. Remember, in this field, the first one to pass out forfeits the match. Finally, if you lose all your own, you'd better not try to wear one that belongs to your opponent. If you do, something terrible will happen and you'll definitely black out. Also...
Huh? Now what? Ueki!
Where am I? It's winter.
What are you doing up there by yourself?
Ueki is guilty of a desire to help a fellow player. As punishment, he'll have to suffer the experience of watching his friend get destroyed, up close. By the way, none of your sacred weapons will work in there.
Do you think that matters to me? I'm coming to rescue you! You got knocked into the wall.
Ueki!
Forget it. Any attack you just shout in that room will bounce right back at you. I suggest that you just sit back and watch, Ueki. Now then, let the game begin.
It started!
Right. I've got enough oxygen in me to last a while. Finally, time to have some fun and go hunting.
Huh? Pachinko balls? What was that? Oh no, my hat is gone!
These shots I fire have the same power as a rifle. Check it out. I use these to kill bears and tigers.
Oh, come on, you're not serious. I've got to get away from him. Far enough that his shots can't reach me. And I've got to find time to dance. Oh no, if I can't breathe, I won't even be able to run for 1 minute. Yes, I can breathe again.
You can run, but you can't hide. Power to change a cape into wings. You'll never be able to get away from me.
No!
Coming at ya. Crap. My accuracy isn't nearly as good as normal. I can't keep my hands steady in this cold.
What's the deal? How come you can manage to go for so long without doing the Cossack dance? Holding your breath doesn't bother you?
I've had special training since I was very young in order to become a professional hunter. So I can keep going for up to 5 minutes without taking a single breath.
What are you talking about? This can't be happening. There's no way a regular girl like me could stand up to someone who's not only a power user, but also a professional hunter.
Try and outrun him until I get there. I'm gonna rescue you, I promise.
Ueki, idiot, that's not gonna help. Aren't you gonna do something, Ueki? I'm just a regular junior high school girl. All I ever wanted was to live a normal life like everybody else. It's all your fault! What are you gonna do about this? Look what all that determination of yours has done for me! You make it impossible for me to give up!
How is he able to attack someone like I, who's not even a power user? Isn't he afraid of losing his talents?
Remember that Kabara only possesses the power to fly. And as long as he doesn't use that to hit his target...
It's not fair. He's way stronger than her. A schoolgirl like her doesn't stand a chance against him.
What should I do? How can I possibly win this?
All right, I've caught my breath.
Huh? I still had a whole bunch of breathing left to do! Come on, what do you say we call it quits? We should be having fun here. It's just a game, right?
Yeah, it's a great game too. I just can't get enough hunting.
I can't make it much longer. I'm sorry, Ueki. Huh?
What the heck is he doing? Doesn't he have the ability to learn?
Wow, it looks like Ueki hasn't given up yet. After he lost his talent to study, he didn't even have what it took to finish his homework.
Here, I finished it.
He was a whole week late, but at least he got it done in the end. And after he lost his talent to run, there was no way he could beat his own records. Still, he kept on practicing after everyone else had gone home. It took a long time and a lot of hard work, but gradually he was able to improve his time.
Hey, you did it, Ueki. You shaved off a whole second.
Ueki's the type of guy who never gives up no matter how many talents he loses and no matter how terrible things get. And that's exactly why I chose to follow him, because I was drawn to his incredible inner strength. So I'm not going to give up either. I may not be able to defeat Kabara, but still, will never give up the fight. I'm doing my best until the very end. Strategy A, flattery. Hey, Kabara, considering your amazing hunting skills, you must be totally famous. Hunting a wimp like me is gonna ruin your reputation.
So?
Strategy B, sex appeal. Come on. You can let me go. Oh, man, I've got more sex appeal than that, haven't I? This guy's killing me! Strategy C, child psychology. Kabara, over here! Why don't you shoot some targets? You love this kind of thing, right? Now let's see him get all excited and completely forget about me.
I'd rather be shooting at people than at stupid targets.
Ah! That didn't work either!
A cave in a place like this? Caves are usually a dead end. She's got to be some kind of stupid to back herself into a corner like this. Ha! Still trying to buy some time so you can escape, huh? I don't have time to play around anymore. Huh?
And the tables turn.
Too bad, so sad. It was clever of you to distract me by figuring out my habit of shooting whatever target I come across. Thing is, it's easy for me to dodge the attack of a novice. Fool!
Look what I found!
I don't know. What? I'd lost my hats! No! You weren't aiming at me before. You were going for my bag.
Without these, you won't be able to breathe any longer. Now who's looking like the fool?
You little...
I's really working him.
She might actually win this.
Way to go, I!
What a loser.
Huh?
I could fight with everything I've got for 3 more minutes before I need a breath. By my calculations, that's more than enough time to finish you off.
Well, in that case... I'll just keep running until you start to suffocate!
Forget it!
Keep moving! Run for it! Come on, I!
If I can just keep running for another 3 minutes, then I win. There's no way I'm gonna give up now.
Stupid trees. I can't see her with them in the way.
2 more minutes. If I can keep running for 2 more minutes...
You can't get away from me!
I'm not handing these hats over to him. Not on my life.
Chasing my prey through the woods isn't gonna get me anywhere.
1 more minute, I.
That's enough with the hide and seek.
How'd you find me anyway?
Looking down on you from up in the air, it's easy enough to figure out where you'll come from. Now hand over that bag! Ah! You didn't have to be so... Huh?
Sorry. I hid all your hats in the woods, so I guess you'll just have to find them.
What?
T-minus 30 till you start to asphyxiate.
Good one. You finally got him.
You're forgetting something.
Huh?
It wouldn't take me 30 seconds to finish you off. But just to be on the safe side...
My bag!
Now you have no other choice but to tell me exactly where my hats are. You should be pretty much out of breath already. So, tell me where they're hidden.
No way! I've made it this far.
Oh, no, you don't!
And I was so close.
Where are my hats hidden? Say it!
There, by the tree stump.
That one. My hats!
I lived up to my promise. Now give back mine.
Huh? Promise? I don't remember making any deal with you. Once I get my breath back, I'll take my time finishing you off. Meanwhile, sit back and suffer.
That's not fair.
Hey, stop messing around!
You were a prankster, I'll give you that.
I did it.
My aching head. What happened? This can't be.
Geez, did I ever suck you in good that time. The hats I hid there are mine, and you black out if you wear someone else's hat, remember?
Then tell me where my hats are!
You already took them away from me. My bag!
These hats? So that's how she played it? Oh, man. She won.
She beat him at his own game.
All right, you did it,
Mori has passed out from lack of oxygen. At the same time, Kabara fell unconscious in the explosion. I declare this match a draw!
Snap out of it.
Say something.
Where am I?
You're awake!
I guess I just didn't win after all. Sorry, I thought I was so close, too. Huh?
Well, in my opinion, you did win. Draw. You mean all that talk about how he joined the Roberts 10 because he wanted to?
My guess is it was all a lie to get you to take this match seriously.
Damn, why did you have to tell him that? Now the whole plan is totally ruined.
Here's the thing. As long as you're here in the Dogma Mansion, Inumaru can't interfere with you. In other words, while you're here, you're going to have to defeat both the power users, Ueki and Rinko.
I don't understand, Sano. Why didn't you tell me about this?
What would you have done if I had?
You would have stopped me from joining up with these creeps even if it meant putting your life at stake. Then you'd be dead meat. Guaranteed.
Maybe, but what about how the Roberts 10 plays so dirty? Nobody hates that more than you do. How could you have compromised your own sense of justice?
Wonko, stop and think a minute. 6 months back, remember that day?
Hey, headband! It's been a week since I talked to you, so have you thought any more about my offer?
Kinda. I mean, I thought about it a little bit.
Headband, I've got a real good feeling about you. It'd be awesome if you'd take part in the battles.
Yeah, about that. Huh? What's going on over there?
There's a big fire down at the old hall on 3rd Avenue.
Where's the fire department?
Stuck in traffic. They won't be here for at least another 10 minutes.
Somebody help! My boy! My boy is still stuck inside there!
Are you sure?
Dude, why is he pouring water on his head?
Hold on, Sano! Don't tell me you're heading right into the fire! Are you out of your mind? It's a raging inferno! The best thing to do is wait for the fire department! I'll go with you.
Don't bother.
What?
Follow me and you can take that battle deal off the table. Saving people in trouble is what I'm all about. I don't want you to get caught up in anything just because of me. Hey, that trade of mine has its drawbacks. Huh? There you are. Hang tough, kid. You're gonna be okay. I'll get you out of here in no time. This thing's heavy. It's getting weighed down by all the hunks of burning wood on top. And the fire's getting seriously intense. If I don't hurry, we'll get trapped and then we'll both be hurting. My goodwill definitely has a downside.
Fancy seeing you here. It looks like I've got the same disposition as you.
Now, get out of there! Are you out of your mind? Why did you follow me? I warned you I'd turn it down!
Couldn't help myself. Seriously, if I see a person in danger, I'm the last person who'll stand around and not lend a hand. If they need help, that's all the reason I need.
No kidding. That's very fascinating. But if you're done yakking, let's get out of here. Unless we hurry, all three of us will be charbroiled.
Sure, whatever you say, Headband.
Oh, and one other thing. Stop calling me Headband. The name's Seiichiro Sano, and the least you can do is remember the name of the fighter you're gonna supervise. Huh? Yep. Ever since that day, I never looked at you as just my sponsor. Not even once. If I ever thought that way, I never would have taken part in these battles. Wonko, you mean a lot to me. You're my best friend in the world. What's the point of being all righteous if I can't even protect the life of my good bud, huh?
For real, Sano?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you another little secret. You know the poison in the bracelets Ueki and the rest of your team are wearing? Guess what? Doesn't work on Celestials. So, if Ueki's team loses, nobody except Mori and Rinko will be poisoned.
So if you win, Sano, your pal Inumaro will be out of trouble. Now go on and defeat Ueki.
Stop messing with us! How dare you pit their lives against Wonko's? I'm not going along with that.
I think you just might.
You said it yourself. Inumaru's your best friend, right? Sounds to me like the answer should be simple.
In other words, if I win, Inumaru will be sacrificed. And if I lose, I and Rinko will be sacrificed. How could anyone make that choice? Hey, Wonko?
What's so funny?
Did I miss something? What's up?
What a mess. Sano and Ueki have gone through so much because of me. And now I and Rinko are in danger. That was a close call. I was on the verge of making a terrible mistake. Carpaccio! Just like you said, the answer is simple, but trust me, I'm never gonna let things go the way you want them to. My answer is this!
But I don't see anything.
He's going to give Aya power.
No way.
You see, for a candidate like myself, to grant a power to two different mortals is to commit the greatest possible offense in these battles. Any candidate who breaks this rule will automatically fall to the underworld, because that's the way our bodies are naturally hardwired.
What? No!
That can't be good. Wonko, give it up. You gotta stop this. Don't do it.
They're right. There's no sense being hasty about this. What the heck? I can't get any closer.
What's going on? I can't move. So then how am I supposed to stop him?
What are you going on about, Inumaru? This is Dogger Mansion, the underworld-themed amusement park. It doesn't get any worse than this. What do you mean when you say you'll head straight to the underworld? Besides, no matter where you are, the Death Pentagon will awaken on my command and suck your blood dry.
You're right about something. We're definitely in the underworld. But the place that I will be sent to as punishment is an eternal prison. None of the Celestials who have been incarcerated there will ever be freed. So in other words, there's no point in awakening your little bloodsucker. I've got nothing more to lose.
Don't do it, Wonko. I joined the Roberts 10 in order to save you. The last thing I want is for you to sacrifice yourself.
Sano, do you actually think you could defeat Ueki in order to save me? Even if you did, I and Rinko would both pay the ultimate price for it.
Carpaccio would love that. We'd be playing straight into his hands. It doesn't get any worse. I'd never forgive myself if I failed those girls.
And besides...
I've seen all I need to. Sano, I'm satisfied enough by the conviction you showed in compromising your principles to join the Roberts 10.
I can say that I'm happy just to have known you.
Come on, Inumaru.
It's probably kind of a strange thing to bring up now, but when you told me your dream, I thought it was way out there.
I guess that must have been not too long after we teamed up together.
Sano, wait for me. What is it that you want to show me?
Just a little further. What's the matter? Are you already pooped?
Who, me? No way, I'm right behind you.
Well, is that an awesome view or what? And you gotta love that breeze, too. I'll tell you something. I'm almost positive there's a hot spring somewhere in these mountains. With this kind of great scenery, it'd make an excellent place for a resort. People would be flocking here, I bet. Huh? I want to build a hot springs lodge that people from all over could come and enjoy. And that's my only real goal in life. One day, when I get the talent of blank, I'm gonna make it the talent to dig hot springs. Listen, I'm sorry to drag you all the way up here like this, Wonko. It's just that I really wanted you to see what my dream was all about.
You had me pretty much stumped that day. A person can use the talent of blank to get any talent. And there was you, wanting nothing more than to find a hot spring. Anyway, I finally realized how incredible your plan is. Maybe the reason the talent of blank exists is to somehow transform the world for the better. And if that's true, then its value lies in the ability to bring a little happiness to people, even if it's something as simple and modest as developing a hot spring. And now it's time for me to get going.
Give it up! Why don't you just quit this battle, Ueki?
Mr. K?
This is it, Sano.
Ueki.
Now be sure to follow the path you choose. Because it's your life.
Will someone tell me what's going on? First it's Mr. K and now Wonko. I don't get it. Why is this happening?
Because it's happening because of our righteousness. Ueki, you know I'm counting on you to watch over my partner. Goodbye, Sano.
I'm so glad I was able to be the candidate who sponsored you.
Wonko.
You've been a really good friend to me. And I'm so proud of you. Farewell, Sano.
No. Why? Why did you have to leave me, Numaru?
Oh, Numaru.
Damn! It's the same as when Mr. K went. I wasn't able to stop him, and I couldn't save Inumaru either. What are you laughing at? It's not funny.
Sure it is. I can't believe what an idiot Inumaru is.
What?
Talk about a bonehead, wanting to sacrifice his life for losers like Mori and Rinko? I never thought I'd meet anyone who'd throw away his dream of becoming king of the world as easy as he did. I've got to give him one for stupidity.
It's no big surprise. You'd never understand.
Huh?
It doesn't bother you one little bit to threaten innocent strangers, so there's no way you'd ever relate to how Inumaru and Sano feel. Not in a million years. Ueki, you toy with people's friendships like they were nothing more than a tool to help you win, and you dare to call yourself human? Carpaccio, you're not getting away with this. Get your butt down here. I'll blow you away. Good on ya.
Oh yeah? You're gonna do a number on me, huh? Sounds like fun. I'll take you on. Or at least I'd like to, but we're in different spaces.
Coming down there isn't exactly easy, you know. Hey, Robert, how about a little advice here?
Guess I better let him have his day in the ring. If both sides agree to this, I suppose I can make a special rule change.
Oh, I made it out after all.
No way! Don't be ridiculous! Why do I have to be locked up inside here? Carpaccio! I want a piece of him as much as Ueki does. Let me out of here!
Unfortunately, I can't. The battlefield's set up for one-on-one fights. I can't exactly go and change all the rules, now can I? I made a special concession for Carpaccio to fight. You'll have to live with it.
You slimy creep!
Don't worry about it, Sano. As soon as I'm done with Ueki, I'll come after you next.
Oh, right. Since there was no definitive winner in the Sano and Ueki fight, we're going to start the 4th round fresh. Of course, if the Ueki team were to lose 3 fights, Mori and Rinko would be doomed.
That doesn't make any sense. I totally lost the last fight, so the game should be over. Ueki's team has 3 wins.
There's no way! Don't tell me all of this was just a dirty trick to get Ueki super mad.
I think you fell into their trap, Kousuke.
Carpaccio, you give cowards a bad name. I've had enough.
Power to change rings into rockets!
What? How'd he...
How can that be? That's Dawn's power.
All the shaking has made the rope start moving.
Yeah, that's gonna turn into a real pain for sure. Power to change whistles into laser beams!
Look, now it's Myoji's power.
That's supposed to be impossible. How's he able to use 2 powers anyway?
Hey, what's going on here? I have no idea. This is the first time I've ever seen Carpaccio use his power.
You want to know how it works? Alrighty, I'll tell you about it. I possess the power to copy another person's powers. And I've already mastered all the powers of the Roberts 10. It sure was tough. In order to copy other people's power, I had to overcome one seriously hard limiting restriction. That is, I had to stay within 10 meters of every person whose power I was copying for over 24 hours. But I could do it because I was the one that put together the Roberts 10 in the first place. And by becoming their commander, I could order them to tell me what their individual limiting restrictions were. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. In other words, I am a power user who can never lose against any power user other than Robert!
Is he for real? I don't care what you say. There's no way you're gonna beat me.
Don't kid yourself.
Don't kid yourself.
Don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself.
Don't kid yourself.
This is Kurokage's power to change shadows into clay men. Crap! Which one is the real one?
Power to change rings into rockets!
Coming at ya! Power to change beads into bombs!
Ueki, look out!
How appropriate that you get totally wasted by your friend's technique.
He must have been blown to bits, I guess.
Over here, goons.
How did he get over there?
That's impossible. There's absolutely no way he could have dodged that one.
Get him again! Power to change beams into bombs! This'll finish you off!
Sacred weapon of the 6-star Rika! Rika lets me move super fast, so I can dodge a technique like yours easily.
You what? Impossible!
The only bad thing about this weapon is that I can't jump while I'm using it. Lucky for me, though, you destroyed that jump rope before it became a problem. Now I can use it as much as I want. I meant what I said. I'm not gonna lose this match. Because that's about the only thing I can do for my friend Inumaru.
He's faster than I thought. However, there's nothing I can't overcome now that I've copied the powers of all the members of the Roberts 10.
What's all this?
Carpaccio's Clayman have completely surrounded the stage.
Doesn't matter where you go, as long as you're on this stage, you won't escape me. Take this! The power to change whistles into laser beams!
Come on, you gotta be kidding me.
You did it, Ueki! You tricked the Claymen into destroying each other!
I've gotta find the real one.
I don't think so. This time I'll line them up on one side. Now they won't be shooting at each other!
Rika!
He's gone! Where is he? Is he up in the air?
Looks like you're too slow. Kuro got it!
Why, you little! The power to change babies into meteorites!
Rika!
Again, huh? Let's see if it works this time.
Pick!
Not the rocket! No!
You're officially grounded, Carpaccio!
Well then, how about I do this instead?
Now there's more Claymen with capes and rings.
Kurokage's Claymen can create as many capes and rings as they want to. Now, the show is about to begin. The power to change a cape into wings!
The power to change rings into rockets!
Let's see how you deal with a combined land and air offensive! Claymen, attack!
You think this is the beginning, but it's not. I'm gonna blow you away, then this battle's over! Rika! They won't beat me. Hey, Wonko, I won't lose this fight. Ueki. Kurogane! Ranma!
Not too bad. Those guys are starting to thin out. Now that he can't use his rocket, the real Carpaccio must be on the ground somewhere. If you keep rolling through them like that, eventually you'll find the real one!
All right! I don't get it. What are all these guys doing? So you must be the real one. Eat this! you caused Wonko and Sano's pain. I want you to feel it, Carpaccio!
It's done! He actually did it! I can't believe that Ueki defeated the Roberts 10 all by himself. What is he, invincible?
Well, I guess that you do have skills, so I can't really blame Robert for wanting to keep an eye on you. But I should warn you, if you think I only possess the powers of the Roberts 10, you're dead wrong!
A cell phone?
Kurogane!
Huh? Carpaccio and the Kurogane vanished?
Ueki, behind you!
But how'd he? I don't get it. What just happened?
What was that power he used?
What the?
By the way, there are 2 other powers that I copied in addition to those of the Roberts 10. There's the power to change an opponent's thoughts into text messages. And last but not least, I have the power to switch positions with him.
This is crazy.
In other words... Once I checked my message and read all about how you plan to attack me... I pulled the old switcheroo and sat back to watch you get pummeled by your own Kurogane. Every time you think of how you're gonna attack me, your thoughts will arrive as a text message on my cell phone. Maybe you're starting to get the picture. No matter what kind of attack you use against me, I'm just gonna end up switching positions with you, and you'll wind up attacking yourself every time!
It can't be true. Then Ueki will be...
By the way, it's so gonna cost you for having punched me in the face, Ueki.
All right. I won't give you the chance to read your messages. Let's go! Rika!
I like what I'm seeing. You're gonna keep moving at this speed, wait till the last minute, decide on an attack, stop, and launch it immediately. If he's as slow as he looks, we should be in good shape.
I see! So that's your big plan, is it?
How? There's no possible way he could have read my attack so quickly. I didn't leave any time for him to read the message.
Still haven't figured it out? If I already know that you're going to attack me, there's no need for me to read the message. All I have to do is switch positions with you when I get it.
So that's it.
Yes! Go ahead! Why don't you keep those attacks coming? I'll make sure that you suffer every last one of them.
If I can't even land a hit, how am I supposed to keep going?
Just look at you. I guess it must be pretty hard to survive direct hits from your Kurogane and pick. It's time to put you out of your misery.
Get up! You swore you would avenge Wonko, so you can't lose now.
You hear me? You're not the kind of guy who'd lose to a poser like him. Do it now, Ueki. Get up! Punch that expression off his face!
I will, Sano.
What?
Ueki.
He's alive!
I hope you're not stupid enough to think that just because you managed to get up, I won't blow you away.
Yeah, even if I do get blown away, it won't happen before I unleash a major beating on you.
Ha! Maybe you haven't noticed the shape you're in. This should finish the job.
Huh? Wait, punch.
Take this! The power to change beads into bombs!
Oh no! I don't have enough time for the Rika!
over.
Ueki!
It's not over. It's not over yet.
What?
I'm not going down till I've destroyed you. You got that, punk?
Is this guy invincible or what? The pick, huh?
Take that!
You fool! I read the message and you still come at me with the same attack? Now I'll just switch positions, and it'll be all over for you.
Haha, he jammed the pick into the ground so that it could work backwards and send Carpaccio flying.
Ah! But how did he do it? I didn't read about this tactic in the message. I'm gonna be defeated by falling out of bounds. However, I think you just made a fatal error by trying to beat me like this, Ueki. All I have to do now is switch positions and you lose! I can't wait to see your bones melt in the magma!
No way!
Yeah! Ueki expected to switch in position, so he launched a mash against himself.
What's going on here? I had plenty of time to read that message and there was no mention of the mash!
That's a pretty amazing power you have. But for some reason, at first you didn't use it. You started using it after I punched you a few times. And that's when it occurred to me. There's a limiting condition to one of the two powers you have. You have to touch your opponent's body or else it won't work.
He saw through it!
I figured that if I could get someone else to touch you, it would cancel out one of your powers.
Nonsense! It's obvious that there's no one else on this field that can touch me other than you!
There's someone right there.
Huh?
Yo! You see, while you were busy carrying on and throwing your beads up in the air, Kousuke released me. When I touched you right after you switched positions, you had no idea what was happening.
You're saying that last text message I received was...
Those were my thoughts, pretending to be Kousuke.
How did you know it was my power to change thoughts into text messages that had the limiting condition, and not my power to switch positions?
Actually, you're the one who gave it away. You said the next attack would be the pick, but that was before I decided what I was gonna use.
No way!
Carpaccio! Chew on that! That should give you some time to think, Carpaccio.
Robert's 10, Carpaccio, retired.
Winner of the jump rope field, Ueki!
I'm exhausted.
Ueki! You won!
Ueki! Sano.
Hey, thanks a lot, man.
Sure.
We're in the slot room, which means...
Whoa.
Oh my!
Team Ueki! Dogger Mansion cleared!
Yay, it's over! It's finally over! Yay! Yay, woohoo!
You can relax now, Wonko. The girls are both okay.
And for the winners, Team Ueki!
What? You mean we get some kind of prize?
Complimentary tickets to your next thrilling visit to Dogger Mansion!
We'll never come back.
We also present you with the stunning Dogger Trophy!
Gross.
But that's not all. Why not relive today's matches with your very own highlight reel?
Why am I the only one in this?
Now. We won, so don't let it bother you.
She's right.
Huh?
And it looks as if the Roberts 10 has been completely destroyed now. Congratulations, Ueki.
Robert, I hope you remember your promise.
Of course. I'm not one to go back on a promise. I agreed if you won this little game, I'd grant you one wish. Tell me, what can I do for you?
Stop hiding and come out here! Get out here right now and fight me!
What?
I think you'd be wise to avoid that. There's no way you can beat me.
Oh yeah? How will we know if we don't try?
Trust me, I know. Keep in mind, I've been watching you the whole time. Besides, why are you so determined to fight me?
It's because... the reason that Mr. K went to the underworld was because I was too weak to beat you. So, the only way to avenge him is to beat you. He sacrificed himself for me.
Ueki.
And if you actually win, you plan to destroy the world, and you let the Roberts 10 rule everything. I can't let you take the talent of blank.
I see, but you're terribly mistaken about one thing. Let the Roberts 10 rule everything? Yeah, right. That's just a line I fed them to get them to join me.
How could you?
I will destroy the world, though. It was always my intention to wipe out the Roberts 10 along with everyone else. I'll annihilate the whole planet.
You deceived all of us! I know what that means! You plan to eliminate me from the very beginning!
Yes, that's right. I did say annihilate everything, but I guess tricking you was pointless considering how useless the Roberts 10 turns out to be. But Rinko, I never thought you would be the one to betray me. I mean, weren't you in love with me or something? To be completely honest with you, I always found it to be quite annoying. A useful tool in bending you to my will, but quite the hassle. But you never really had a clue about any of this, did you?
Right now! You can't mess around with people's feelings like that!
I don't care at all, actually. To be honest, I think of you as the odd one here. You're celestial, just like me. I thought that you, of all people, would sympathize with my desire to wipe out this human world. However, now that I think about it, you were only an infant when you were sent down from the celestial world 12 years ago, so I should have known you'd turn out different than me. After all, I was already 2 years old when I came here.
Dropped from the celestial world? What do you mean?
Infant. I get it. That's why Kousuke didn't know he was a celestial. On the other hand, if Robert was self-aware since the age of 2, he must have already been able to use a sacred weapon.
Robert, you must still have bitter feelings about what happened.
I'm not following.
The thing is, for a while, Robert lived in the same town I grew up in.
Get out of here, you monster!
Ow!
You think that hurts? It doesn't make sense for a monster like you to feel pain! Don't say things that a human would say, you monster!
We don't like having monsters in our town, so beat it!
Stop! Stop!
Kurogane!
What is it, honey?
I want to go home now. Come on, didn't I tell you to stay as far away from that boy as possible? Let's go.
So scary.
That boy is far too dangerous. He just attacked and injured my son. If we don't do something about him, Director, he'll bring great misfortune to this town one day.
He's absolutely right. I say we ship him off to another town while we still have the chance.
Quite frankly, there must be something very wrong with you for wanting to let a boy like that live with you.
Now just let me ask you something. How many times has that boy ever started a fight?
Oh, well,
I wouldn't be surprised if the poor boy was just trying to protect himself. I admit, the boy does possess some strange powers.
But I believe that these powers were given to him so that he could protect himself, in place of his parents who aren't here to do it for him.
Furthermore, I consider every child in this institution to be my own.
Robert, as we knew him back then, was nothing like he is today. That's right. Up until that incident, he was...
Are all of you sure you're going to be okay?
Don't you worry about us. You have lots of important work to do, right? We can do all the shopping for you. Isn't that right, you guys?
Yeah! Wow, they're huge. Huh?
You're friends with that monster, so I can't have you touching the produce with those hands. You tell me, how am I supposed to sell this stuff now, huh?
Huh? Robert.
No. There's absolutely nothing in this store that I'd want to sell to you. What do you want? Now get out of here, monster! Scram!
No fair. I mean, it's not like Robert's ever done anything to those guys.
I know. We still don't have food to bring home. What should we do?
There's still lots of other stores we can buy stuff at, you know.
I'm starving, you guys. Huh?
What's the matter?
It's gone! The money's gone!
What? This isn't good. We've been searching for so long and we still can't find it. Someone must have taken the money.
What do we do now? Oh, that was food money for the next 3 days. If we don't have the money, does it mean we won't be able to eat for 3 days?
I'm so hungry. The only stuff we've had to eat lately has been soup and bread.
Yeah, I know. Even just once, I'd like to know what it's like to pig out on meat. Meat.
Hey, maybe we can just tell the shopkeepers that we'll come back and pay them when we get some more money. But do you think they'll believe us? Nobody likes us anyway. And if Robert's with us, no one will... But Robert... Robert!
Hey, you guys are my friends, right?
Hello? Of course we're your friends, man. We're always gonna be your friends, so don't worry about it.
Thanks! I guess I better go home.
Hey, Robert!
See ya!
You guys, he knows that if he stayed, it'd be harder for us.
I wonder if he really is human. I just thought, I wonder if he's the same kind of human as us.
Hello? Of course we're your friends, man.
Huh?
They're so late. You're home. How'd it go at... Huh?
There you are. I just knew you'd pull something like this one day. It was just a matter of time before you screwed up.
We have to rid our town of this monster.
What? But I didn't... You guys!
These kids already confessed to it. They told us that you forced them to go out and steal food, so there's no use lying. You're quite the piece of work, threatening them into committing crimes for you.
No way! Tell them! It's not true! I never did anything like that, right, guys? Right, you guys?
Well, let's hear it. This boy threatened all of you, didn't he?
Robert did it. He threatened us all.
That's a lie!
Robert forced us to.
That's a lie! That's a lie! That's a lie!
Yeah, he's running away! Stop!
Of course we're your friends, man. Robert forced us to.
That's a lie!
Over here.
It's you, Director!
Now hurry up. You can hide in here.
Sir, there's something wrong with everyone!
I know. Just get in there.
Huh? Director? Are you there?
Robert, I'm going to hand you over to the townspeople.
Why? Why would you do that? Why, Director?
Well, Robert, it's because you're not a good boy.
Robert, you understand that people who steal things and hurt others have to go to jail, right? Do you really know why?
What? What are you talking about? I don't understand!
It's because people are afraid of them. They're locked away because they're feared. You see, those who are feared must be bad. And there is no one in this town more feared than you are, Robert.
Look, because of the way you are, no one will ever like you.
Why? If you didn't really like me, then why did you promise you would take care of me?
It was for the money.
You might as well know. I got a lot of money for taking you in, Robert. If I were to let you go, well, then I'd have to return that money. However,
if you were to be taken away for committing a crime, would that be different? I simply hand you over to the townspeople when they arrive, and I'll be able to keep all that money.
I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad.
Director! Where's the kid?
over here! I've got them locked up in this warehouse. Please, just take them away. He's a monster!
Vanish! Vanish! Vanish, all of you!
I destroyed that town when I was 5 years old, and I'm still grateful for what the director taught me that day. Thanks to him, I learned that there's no such thing as justice in this world. Justice and righteousness are just thinly veiled excuses to hide away what people fear most. The reality is that humans are nothing more than weak and spineless trash. I'm going to expose the illusion that humans created for themselves in place of reality. I'll lift the veil of ultimate terror as their world is annihilated.
I don't know what it is, but there's something I just can't seem to wrap my head around. But there's one thing I do know. There's no way I can let you win this competition now that you've said all that.
What?
I mean, it just makes me sad. Even if you do all that, it won't make you any happier.
Ueki, you leave me no choice. It looks like the only option I've got is to eliminate you right now. Only one of us is going to leave here, in one piece. If you want to quit, then now is your chance.
Let's do this, Robert!
Damn it! What's up with this wall?
We don't need any interference. Go ahead, try to attack me from wherever you want.
Here goes! Hit!
And hood.
It's huge! His sacred weapon's that big because it's been combined with his power! Kousuke, he must be a Neo too!
That makes it interesting.
But I'm pretty sure it's impossible to stop a 5-star pick with a 2-star hood!
You'll see once we get into this fight. At least our limiting conditions are equal.
Equal? What are you talking about?
What?
Why don't I tell you? The reasons you could never defeat me. There are 3.
What's that supposed to mean?
Quite simply, the first reason is that you're a 6-star Celestial while I'm a 10-star. But I suppose that wouldn't make things very interesting for me, so I'll avoid using any sacred weapons that are above the 7-star level.
The second reason?
Is that you were unaware of the fact that when Ueki received his power from his Celestial King candidate, his power as a Celestial would heighten the powers of his sacred weapons.
What?
Ah!
Huh? What the heck is it?
It's a teacup that will never break or spill its contents when you drop it. The ideal cup of tea.
No way!
Yes, the power I was granted allows me to change my ideals into reality. Third reason. From the very beginning, I chose to make my sacred weapons the most powerful. Like this. Kurogane!
Hood! Ah! No way!
That's what I was talking about. My Kurogane is the ideal cannon. It will always hit its target.
Which means Robert's hood is the ideal shield that can never be broken.
Now do you get it? That's the third reason you'll never beat me. My. You and all the others from the Roberts 10 fight at such a weak level. The thing is, a user's power is something that develops the more he practices with it. It can become an incomparable power. That is level 2.
Level 2?
That's when one of your sacred weapons is changed by you so that it possesses its own supernatural power. Mash! It is, of course, the ideal mash. It will hunt you down wherever you run, and it will definitely catch its prey. Not to mention that my level 2 can give it the...
My body feels heavy.
Supernatural power to change the gravity of anything one touches. When it's red, gravity is increased, and when it's blue, gravity is decreased.
Ueki.
Damn, he's too strong.
I admit I went easy on you that time, because there's something that I want you to see before I finish you off. I want you to be there at the exact moment people realize how pathetic they are, as their world crumbles around them. You seem to be particularly enamored by this notion of righteousness, so I want to make sure you learn the truth.
You're evil.
You've got to run away. I don't see how you could beat him right now.
I can't. I'd never let myself run away from this guy.
Why not?
Tenko, I still see myself as human, not some celestial. So after hearing this guy go on about how weak and pathetic humans are, I can't show him the slightest weakness. Robert, humans may be weak and pathetic like you say, but the righteousness I'm talking about is never weak. Mr. K was willing to sacrifice himself just to save me, and so was Wonko. Thing is, they're not the only ones either. Humans may be weak, but they can become strong. When they try to protect the ones they care about, when they dare to believe in what's right, they'll only become stronger as they face up to the weakness within themselves. My righteousness makes me strong!
It sure is funny to hear you say all that. You know, you've been poisoned by humans right to the core of your soul. All I have to do to reveal your weakness is show you ultimate terror. Kurogane!
Good!
like you can't win this battle.
Stronger. Have to get stronger. More power. I have to get stronger! What is that?
What was that? Don't tell me Kousuke's already gotten to level 2.
Huh? I didn't know you could launch more than one sacred weapon at once.
Huh?
I see. So that's your level 2 power, huh? Too bad. For you, that is. Because it won't be enough to defeat me. Kurogane!
Do you really think I'm gonna sit around and watch while you destroy the world?
Too late. This time I chose to make absolute pulverization my ideal instead of absolute accuracy. Take this!
Oh no, the sacred weapons are...
Weren't you saying something about humans getting stronger by helping others? Let me prove to you just how wrong you are about that. If you choose not to surrender and prefer to throw your life away, I'll let your 3 friends go. However, if you choose to surrender, you can walk away from this and save yourself, but I'll take the lives of your friends in your place. So, what now?
How could he do that?
You can't just bargain with people's lives like that!
What did you think I was gonna do?
Huh?
Don't you realize the lives of my friends are 1,000,000 times more important than my own life?
Here goes! How foolish of you. That's not going to work anymore. Ranma! I still have a few tricks. What the?
Didn't you say that your cannonballs would always hit me no matter what?
You think it's that easy? I have to give you credit for catching me off guard like that. But, in the end, you don't really stand a chance in a fight against me. What?
The Kurogane shot must have smashed the ceiling.
Even Robert wouldn't be able to survive that.
Wow, he did it. You did it, Ueki! You finally defeated Robert! Huh?
What?
But, why? Why did you save me? Tell me! You could have died yourself. Tell me!
What? Yeah, that's a good question. I just did it without thinking.
No. No one is really like this. I don't believe it.